Hello everybody, I'm Pat O'Brien from Dom Distribution. We're here exhibiting this year at BeefEx and having a great time. I'm here with Barb Madden, President of ALFA. Barb's been generous to give us her time. Barb this morning worked me out vigorously in the gym session, and me and 40 or so other people.
Yeah, we had quite a roll-up, didn't we?
We did, so now's my chance to give Barb a hard time.
Be kind.
Oh, just like you were.
Yeah.
So no, it was a great time, and it's a great industry event to showcase the industry to the world. There's lots of international people here. Today I'd like to ask Barb a little bit of history on the event. Barb, it looks bigger than ever. What's the history? Do you know how long it's been running? What's the bit of history there?
Yeah, look, I think this event's been running since the early 1990s. So once again, ALFA had a vision. We've always been quite insightful in looking forward and knowing what our industry needs and what we can aspire to. And so they started this conference in the early 90s as an avenue for lot feeders to come together and network and share ideas. I think that's the one thing about the feedlot industry, that we don't just keep our great ideas to ourselves. We love to share and for the betterment of the entire industry. So it started in the 90s, and we're here today, 2024, celebrating the largest audience we have ever seen at a BeefEx, which is so wonderful.
Yes, no, it is wonderful, and there's guests here from around the world that we've met and spoken to, sharing technology. We've got a new innovative robot here today for automated feeding. Other new technologies in monitoring. Labour is a big issue we're seeing. What are some of the drivers you see for and I agree, there's a tremendous sharing of information here, and I've had a number of people state how it's nice to be a part of that. What are those big efficiency reasons? What are the challenges we have?
Yeah, look, there's a number of challenges, and that's the other thing about the industry. We're quite a resilient bunch, so when we do come across any issues or concerns, we do collegiately work together to try and solve them. One of the ways is through MLA and our R&D funding. So ALFA has an amazing feedlot program that we've been partnering with MLA for decades, and we have an individual resource from MLA that comes, and we consult with our feedlot members every year, and we say, well, what are your issues, what are your concerns? And there's been a number raised, whether it's automation in our feeding systems, labour shortages, so sustainability, of course, is on everybody's radar. So there's a number of avenues identified, and then we go about working hand in glove with MLA to try and get the best possible research done to determine, well, what are the best ways to implement this innovation? Because obviously having wonderful ideas is one thing, but then it's about having that change process as well, making sure everyone understands what the benefits are and how we can all work together to improve the productivity and efficiencies of the industry. Yeah,
no, I agree. I think I've seen here, it's encouraging for us as a business, the number of people who are willing to be stakeholders with us and share the risk in the innovation and those challenges, and I think that builds on the sharing that's happening here. Yeah, I've certainly seen a lot of other innovation, people talking about what was discussed here 5 years ago, 7 years ago. They're saying it's happening today.
Yeah.
So now they're saying, okay, these new machines you're seeing in the plaza here, in 3 or 5 years, 4 years, we're going to see that come to fruition. So I think I'm excited. The industry is very supportive, it's sharing. I think the big thing we need to do, Barb, is telling our story to the whole sector in the country. Typically we are feedlots tucked away in some pristine countryside and beautiful environments. Like we're doing today, sharing the story with our city cousins and friends. I think that's important, that we still can dress. Well, Barb can dress a lot better than me. Not a good look. But we are here in the industry, and I think telling the story, the innovation in livestock management, health, care, the people do genuinely care about their animals. It's part of their family establishments. They love their farms and their environment. So I think, Barb, that's something I guess we look forward to the future with, sharing with our cousins the good story we have. It's a healthy environment. We love our animals.
Absolutely. I think you've absolutely hit the nail on the head there. It's about how do we become great storytellers of what we do? And ALFA designed a grain-fed beef website a couple of years ago that has all the information about our production systems, who we are and what we do. They profile certain beef brands and look at stories about individual businesses. So it is a challenge. How do we get the message out there every single day that we're caring for cattle, land and communities? And we do that through a number of different avenues. And there are so many different things happening within the industry. It's a really big, busy, complex industry when you kind of look at it. But yeah, getting better at that storytelling is really important.
It is, I agree. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. We love the industry and I think it's going places. It's a great industry for young people to get involved in. A lot of technology happening and in a real use application that benefits everybody involved. Watch this space for the future with BeefEx and ALFA, and well done, Barb.
Thank you.
You've got a good event.
Thanks
and it's
very
great
much.
to be a part of it and look forward to seeing you here next time. Thanks, guys.